Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Tamadiranto bhuvanasya madhyam Ananta Shaktim Purusham Yamahuhu Kalo Bhavanakshipati Vishwam Shroto Yatanta Patitam Gabhiram. O my Lord, you are the beginning, the manifestation, and the ultimate dissolution of the three words. When you are celebrated in the Veda, the reservoir, unlimited potency, the supreme person. O my Lord, as waves attract branches and leaves that fallen into deep water, you, the supreme, eternal time factor, attract everything in this universe. So, little discussion. Kala, about time. And your first thing is eternal. Time is called eternal because it moves one direction in the middle world. We don't see time moving reverse direction. Correct? Things happen, keep going. We're born, next generation come. We don't see time going reverse. And time does not actually refer to the time in the watch. Kala is not the time in the watch. Kala is the force which destroys everything. Because the material world is ultimately directed toward destruction, so Kala is moving in one direction. Basically, it impersonal representation of the Lord. It's an energy of the Lord. Basically, we divide Bhagavad Gita into 5 portions: Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. Kala and Karma, sometimes Jiva, Ishvara, Prakriti is given. These two are not mentioned many times because Kala is nothing but Lord only. It's Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Kalo Asmi, I am time, which is the destroyer. It's an impersonal representation of the Lord. Those who do not take opportunity to serve the Lord in their lifetime, they see Kala as, see the Lord as Kala at the time of death. Okay? You can see it's a representation of Lord only. Either you want to see Krishna, Yashoda, Nandana playing, or you want to see Kala. Your choice. You want to see the death, or you want to see Prahlad Maharaj saw Krishna whole life as wonderful form, and Hiranyakashipu saw the Lord as Kala, Narasimhadeva. Correct? We don't see personification Narasimhadeva directly. We generally see impersonal manifestation of the Lord. Now I was thinking about time, and most important thing about time is waste of time. How do we waste time? Okay? That is a meditation today. How does a... Yes, Prerna Mataji, can you tell me how do you waste time? No. Okay, people are silent now. And nobody wants to admit. How do they waste time? So time is wasted in so many ways. The first way we waste time is keeping ourselves on the lower platform. That's a waste of time. That is called a miser. Kripanaha. Kripana means a miser. Miser means he is wasting time. How does the miser waste time? Because he is overly attached to the material world. He wastes time. All the time he is busy creating comforts in the material world. Therefore it is also called Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma means too much endeavor for material life. Ugra Karma. Correct? Waste of time. Time waste. Devotees should not waste time. So first way we waste time is, overly involved. Just like in the material world. There's so much things are going on. And we personally get involved into developing something which is not very useful. Actually, all the instruction that we need to live is given in the Vedas. Just like animals, they live on the nature. They don't take a fruit, they don't then boil it, then cook it, then dry it. They don't do all those things. They take simple. All the gifts of nature is already giving them. Nature is already maintaining. He accepts the gifts from the nature and lives a simple life. Simple living, high thinking is actually saves. You have to save time. When you live a simple life, you're saving so much time for high thinking. Okay? We can appreciate this point. The first way is that we are overly attached to the material world and therefore we waste so much time. Okay? And we cannot. We are trying to gratify our senses and we waste so much time on that. Running around for sense gratification, which is very unfortunate. Correct? Our time is wasted. So why we are wasting time? Too much attachment. We are go dasa. We are servant of the senses. So whole day we are running around serving the senses and time is wasted. Correct? We can appreciate this point. And this is whole material world is only go dasa. Everybody is running around, spinning around sense objects. And chief of the sense object is opposite sex, is spinning around whole day, wasting time. They are talking about it. They are thinking about it. They are doing that only. Thinking, feeling, willing, every activity is there only. Correct? We are also not away from the material world. हम भी कोई दूध के धुले नहीं हैं. But and as a principle, we should talk for our purification. When we are speaking, we also are hearing, we also get purified. So we should not waste our time. Shrotavyadini Rajendra Ninam Shantim Sahasasha. We should not waste our time hearing Grama Katha, ordinary village talk. We hear Krishna Katha, not Grama Katha. Grama Katha means so much time is wasted. So as we chant attentively, as we take shelter of Krishna, we get strength. So that there is no attraction to the material world. We want to get attracted to the material world, then either we are enjoying directly or we are subtly enjoying by hearing others enjoy. That is Grama Katha. Why we are interested in Grama Katha? Because we want to enjoy. So somebody else is enjoying, we also feel very nice. We hear, subtly we enjoy, isn't it? Grossly or subtly. Either you eat gulab jamun or you hear other people eating gulab jamun. That time you are subtly enjoying, here you are directly enjoying. Correct? So that is going on in the world. There is a total waste of time going on. That is one way people waste time. Second way people waste time is that they worship Devi Devatas. That's a waste of time. Why you want to worship? Nashta Buddhi. Why don't you worship the Supreme Lord? Why there is a need to worship Devi Devata? There is no need to worship them. We are not saying don't disrespect. Respect. Respect even an ant. From ant to Brahma, everybody you should respect. But worship only Krishna, no. Why you want to worship them? But that is another way we waste time. And in India, people are expert in that. Correct? They will waste time in this way. What is the first way they will waste time? Over attachment. Whole day thinking about family, whole day thinking about relatives, whole day thinking about material objects. I wanted that car, I wanted that aeroplane, I wanted that mobile. Whole day thinking. Waste of time. And so much attachment, and then we create ugra karma and so much anxiety for all those things, and we burn our life one way. And sometimes addicted to sinful activity, the total waste of time. Drinking, smoking. Then pious life is also waste of time. And then somebody say worship Devata, that is also waste of time. What is the use? Why you are doing that? What do you get? You're not going to get anything. You can just make your material life comfortable of worshipping the Devata. Dhanam Dehi, Putram Dehi, this Dehi, that Dehi. Only a material life becomes comfortable. You did nothing for the soul. That's also waste of time. Because I am not body, I am a soul. Why don't you work for that? I have no time. And then next one is people waste time in one more way. Speculating. Are Baba, Krishna is telling, how does it look? Why don't you hear that? Why you are distracted here and there? But we are distracted here. One Swami is saying, Are Baba, why you are hearing people who are not in Guru Parampara, who are not authorities? Why you are wasting your time? But you want to waste your time. You want to speculate. I think God is like this. Who? Why you are wasting your time? Why don't you hear Shravanam? Why don't you hear what the Shastra says, what Krishna says? How does Krishna look? Why do you do that? No, we are expert. We are expert in wasting time. So that is our misfortune. We waste time in this way. We waste time in over-attachment. We waste time in worship of Devi Devatas. And we waste time in speculation. 3 ways we waste time majorly. And whole life, then there is no progress. Time is very limited. Yesterday we were discussing in the college how the time can be organized, can be divided. And the different areas of time we identified. One was crisis, urgent and important, that everybody has to take care. Generally, it should not happen. Crisis only happens to somebody, the procrastinator. Just like, and if you make it late, then you become crisis. Suppose you have to reach college at 9 o'clock. You leave at 8:55. Now you're in trouble. Correct? Then in that crisis, when you're driving, you cannot remember Krishna. You forget Krishna first. It becomes very difficult to remember Krishna when you are in crisis. So always life should be organized. No procrastination. We procrastinate something. The students procrastinate their assignment, their exams. We are supposed to go somewhere 5 minutes before you are leaving to the airport. You may miss the flight. And then when you're driving at that high speed, accidents can happen. And definitely you're not remembering Krishna at that time because we are not so advanced. So life should be no procrastination, that way peaceful. Keep life peaceful. It's easy to remember Krishna. Correct? If you keep procrastinate, then you create crisis. When you create crisis, you definitely forget Krishna. That is one way. The second one was, which is urgent and not important. That's all interruptions. Interruptions also we forget Krishna. Correct? So therefore we try to minimize interruptions. Interruptions happen. Just like now the mobile rings. Urgent, I have to switch it off. But is it important? It's not important. I have to take a class now. So any interruption comes to that category. Sometimes interruptions cannot be deleted. Just like you're working somewhere. You cannot say people don't meet me. Yeah, you can meet, but you give a time. Yeah, just like all the big people. They will have kept, like in big colleges, they have the principal keeps any student can meet me 3 to 4. He has given a time. That time he keeps himself free. Other time he's busy in his work. He's in meetings or another thing. He doesn't like to be disturbed. You cannot make it delete interruptions, like friends do expect some time, but we can minimize interruptions. Then is waste. Not urgent, not important. These are all sinful activities which are addictive. Person should be very, very wary of them. And then comes which is important but not urgent. This is empowering area. Just like daily reading Bhagavatam, chanting Hare Krishna, you want to remember some shlokas, anything you want to do, everything takes time. Everything takes time. So it's not that we can do it at empowering. So generally what happens, our time gets wasted in the other 3 categories. These are all waste. Crisis came because you're not organized. Waste of time. It should not have happened. Why so much anxiety? Why don't live peacefully? Why don't you burn your blood? You get heart attack sometimes. And then interruptions, they should be minimized. That's also waste of time. Interruptions, at least we cannot limit to 0. Sometimes you cannot make it 0. Some people will take time a little. And then comes waste. Why you're doing sinful activities? You should not do. Anything not important in your life, why you should do? You should not do at all. So it remains in one quadrant. Important, urgent. Correct? So important and then urgent. Then urgent and not important. Not important, not urgent. And then this is important but not urgent. So the empowering area is the where we should spend time. Rest, all the 3 are waste of time. Another area we can see how the time should be used. We should not waste time. Now I had one shloka which should be meditated upon, which is a beautiful shloka. I think that's there here. It says avyartaka kshanti avyartakalatvam virakti manashunyata. Then it says आशा बंधम समुत्कांता नामगाने सदा रुचि आसक्ति तद गुणाख्यानिने प्रीति तद वसते स्थले इति आदयो अनुभवास्यु जातो भुवान कुरे जने. It says there are 9 symptoms develops in us when we become serious in spiritual life. Number 1, Shanti. We forgive people. When somebody says something, oh, it does not matter. Shanti. Avyartha kalatram. This is from Chaitanya Charitamrita. I have quoted this. Okay? Shanti avyartha kalatram. Avyartha kalatram means he is very conscious that he is not wasting time. That's a symptom of an advanced devotee. Advanced devotee does not waste a second. Is my voice clear? Prerna Mataji? I forgot to attach the voice device, audio device. Yeah, now it will be better. Now the audio will be better. Okay. So what we are discussing, yeah. So we should be very tolerant, shanti, forgive. We should not take offenses very seriously. Otherwise, how do you chant Hare Krishna? Tirinadapi sunichena tarorapi sayashana. Avyartha kalada, don't waste a minute. So a great acharyas, because they are so eager to serve Krishna, any moment they're feeling, I'm wasting time. There's so much love Krishna, they cannot waste a moment. Virakti, they are unattached from material affairs. Mana shunyata, no pride in their system. You can see all the symptoms. Asha bandha, hope. Certainly one day Krishna will see me. Hope is there. Otherwise, how do they live? People have hope for sense gratification, therefore they are working. We also hope one day Krishna will accept me. See, we are not seeing Krishna today because he's not happy with us. Be clear about it. Correct? Certainly one day Krishna will be pleased. Then we will see him. No? He's finding us not fit for his darshan. So Asha, one day he will accept us. Samutkantha, very eagerness to serve the Lord. Nama gane sadaruchihi, at least Krishna has given me his holy name to chant. And I feel so much taste in chanting his holy name. And there is no difference in holy name and Krishna, but he has given me a name, not the form now. Rupa will come later. Asaktihi, attachment to Krishna. Tad gunakhyane, in describing his transcendental pastime. To glorify the Lord, very attachment. He enjoys glorifying the Lord. For us, it's a sadhana. In Bhagavatam, when Suta Goswami asks, can you tell us something about Krishna? Oh, so nice. Shukadeva Goswami asks, can you tell? He says, Varyam eshate prashna. What a question. They were so happy to hear talk about Krishna. Priti tad vasate sale. Very eagerness to go to the Lord, places of Lord's pastime. Iti adayo. Okay? And so on. These are the signs, anubhava. These are the signs where jata, somebody's beginning devotional life has now fructified. The seed of bhakti has fructified in the heart. The 9 symptoms come. Count 9. Becomes very tolerant. Avyartha kalataram, does not waste time. Virakti is unattached from the world. Mana shunyata, no pride in him. Asha bandhan, he has a hope now. One day Krishna will definitely accept him. Samutkantha. What is Samutkantha? Eagerness to serve the Lord. Nama gane sadaruchi, very eager to chant the holy name of the Lord. Priti, asakti tad gunakhyane, attachment to glorifying the Lord. And priti tad vasate sale, eagerness to see the Lord's places of Lord's pastime. So 9 symptoms of when the love of Krishna has fructified in the heart. So let us not waste time. And it shows we are not advanced. It's very difficult to know which bhava somebody is in. It's very difficult. What is going inside? You can see, is he wasting time? If he is wasting time, he is not advanced. Advanced devotee will not waste a moment. Then you can know he is advanced. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಕಳೆದ 50 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹರಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಮಹಾಪ್ರಭುಗಳ ಅತ್ಯಮೂಲ್ಯ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾದ ಯುಗಧರ್ಮ, ಕಲಿಯುಗದ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ, ಹರೇ ರಾಮ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ ಮಂತ್ರವನ್ನು ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪಸರಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು 1966ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ನ್ಯೂಯಾರ್ಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದರು. ಕೇವಲ 12 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ 108 ಕೃಷ್ಣ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಮ ಮಹಿಮೆಯನ್ನು ಮೆರೆದರು. ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯು ಬೆಳೆದು ಹೆಮ್ಮರವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ 500ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ದೇವಾಲಯಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ಮಂದಿ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಾಮದ ಮಹತ್ವ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ತೀವ್ರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಸಂದೇಶದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಭಾವಿತಗೊಂಡ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದ್ ಶಿಷ್ಯರ ತಂಡ ನಾಮನಿಷ್ಠದಾಸರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಕರಾವಳಿಯೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪಸರಿಸುವ ಪಣ ತೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯುಳ್ಳ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಜನತೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದರ ಆರಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ನಂತೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿತು. ಅಂದಿನಿಂದ ಈ ದೇವಾಲಯವು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಕೇಂದ್ರವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಗರದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹಲವಾರು ಭಕ್ತರನ್ನು ತನ್ನೆಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ಈ ದೇವಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದರಿಗೆ ದಿನಕ್ಕೈದು ಬಾರಿ ವಿಧಿವತ್ತಾಗಿ ಪೂಜಾರಾಧನೆಗಳು, ನೈವೇದ್ಯ, ಕೀರ್ತನೆ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತದ ಪ್ರವಚನಗಳು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿವೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾನಗರಿ ಎಂದೇ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾದ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ದೇಶದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹಲವಾರು ಯುವ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ತನ್ನೆಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬುವಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾಪಾರಂಗತರಾದ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿ ತಂಡ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಬೋಧನೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ವರದಾನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಿಂದ ಅಪಾರ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ದೊರೆತಿದೆ. ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಸಮಿತಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಸಹಕಾರವೂ ದೊರೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಧಾಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಯಾತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇವರು ಆಯೋಜಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪವಿತ್ರ ಗ್ರಂಥವಾದ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಹಬ್ಬಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜನ್ಮಾಷ್ಟಮಿ, ಗೌರ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ, ರಾಮನವಮಿ, ನರಸಿಂಹ ಜಯಂತಿ ಮುಂತಾದವುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಅದ್ಧೂರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಚರಿಸುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಭಕ್ತ ತಂಡದ್ದು ಎತ್ತಿದ ಕೈ. ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನರು ಈ ಹಬ್ಬಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರರಾಗುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀಲ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರು ತಮ್ಮ ಅತ್ಯಮೂಲ್ಯ ಸಂಪತ್ತಾದ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯಾಗಿ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಮಾನವ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಯನ್ನುಂಟು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಎಂದರೆ ಸುಳ್ಳಾಗಲಾರದು. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನುಂಟು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುವ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಕೈಗೆಟುಕುವ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವದೆಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ದೊರಕುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಇದೀಗ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಕರು ಎಂಬ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆಗೂ ಪಾತ್ರವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ತೆರಳಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸಲು ಹಲವು ವಿಧದ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನ್ಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ, ಹಬ್ಬ ಹರಿದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳ ಹಂಚುವಿಕೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾರಾಟ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯವೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತಂ ಪ್ರವಚನಗಳು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನೆಲ್ V4 ನ್ಯೂಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸಾರವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ಕಾನಿನ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡು ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರರಾಗಿ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳ ಸಂಘದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕವಾದ ದಿವ್ಯ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನ ತಂಗಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನುಕೂಲಗಳನ್ನು ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ದೇವಾಲಯ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರುವ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ರಾಧಾ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಭಕ್ತವೃಂದ. ದಿನಂಪ್ರತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವತ ಹಾಗೂ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಪಡೆಯಲು ಈ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳುಹಿಸಿ. ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಬಹುದು. ನಮ್ಮ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ www.iskonmangaluru.com. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.